This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Welcome to Rob's Tabletop World. Today we are going to be taking a look at Shadows of Brimstone, Void Swarms, and Void Hives enemy pack. Now, why am I looking at this? Well, we'll talk about this when we come back up. Let's go down to the table, take a look at some of these beautiful models as always, and some of the cards that are going on with this fantastic little expansion here. Let's go down to the table. And the problems they bring. This Void Swarm is just adds more to this beautiful content, and I'm telling you, replacing sometimes either the spiders or just adding these in just present more problems for your posse. Again, real simple to put together. This you just cut out, that just goes together. You're only getting 3 of these, and man, they look great to paint, don't they? And whoops, be nice if I can hold on to things, but beautiful, beautiful models. Again, this is just going to make things worse for your posse. The threat deck here, low, of course, you're going to have your high where you're going to be dealing with D3 Void Hive or Swarms, +3 Swarms, and just really just giving you a hard time whether you're playing medium, high, or low. They really become a nuisance. Again, the elite stuff is just filthy, and then the brutal stuff is just brutal. I mean, plain and simple. Three health on this side, 1 health on this side, and then the hive itself is just nasty because you can either run into void gases, sticky combs, mega hives, full swarms where you just get thrashed, okay, while you're trying to take this thing out, which has 20 health, which is just absolutely filthy. And then over here, as you can see, the brutal side at 30, and then nightmare buzzing. You're going to get hit with terror. They have regeneration. I mean, there's just a lot of things going on with this glorious expansion. I really suggest this. I think this is an underrated expansion. People look at it and goes, Void Hive, who cares? I think this adds a lot of problems to your posse, and I think this is just an absolutely fantastic. I think the camera was out a little bit, so I just want to make sure that we turn this around and give you a full view of just how glorious this. They're going to do 2 damage to you for every hit that they make. Whew. And they move 12. They can escape at +4. I mean, they are just, I mean, they're a problem, and they have abilities and things that are just going to make things tough. I really think that you add this in, you really challenge yourself, no matter what you're playing and which copy you're playing, whether you're playing Fortress or you're playing Swamps or you're playing Ancients. Adds a ton of problems and really is an underrated expansion. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts. Fantastic, right? Listen, Flying Frog Games keeps on getting better and better and better. And the more that they come out with more, first of all, there's more stuff than you'll ever be able to play with in a year or maybe even 2 years. But I think that's one of the things that make this game so beautiful is how you can change things up. I think this is an underrated box, and I think you should go out and get it. You know, everything else sells out just like that. Boom, 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 boom. But when you talk about this box set, these are enemies that are just absolute, and if you change them out for something different or you add them in, I'm telling you, they add a real pain in the neck. They really make things tough for your heroes, and sometimes you want that. The swarms are impossible, as you saw with the cards, and then when you have to deal with the hive, you know, the stickiness that you can run into, the gases that the void gases that you can deal with, trying to take them out with 20 health, and that's on the easy side, because on the brutal side you're dealing with 30. So not only are you dealing with the swarms, but you're trying to take these hives out, which are just filthy and nasty. Okay, and they have their own problem that they present, and then on top of it, the swarms are just absolutely filthy. This is an underrated box set, and I suggest that you add this in, because I actually tried some of this, just trying to get the rules straight again. And then when I said, oh, let's try these guys, because they look pretty cool, and I said, well, that means I'm gonna have to paint them up, but they look cool anyways, and I want to paint them. And as you saw, as you saw, the models are beautiful, but these are just filthy. They present a lot of problems. And if that's what you're looking for your group, or to challenge your heroes, trust me, you're going to want to check this out, because it's pretty doggone cool. So until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.